Another exclusive live session with the Hype Magazine.
You need to stop what you're doing. Pay attention.
World famous Hype Magazine. Going down right now.
Face Mob Hype Magazine is going down.
Hello, Cool J, Necessary Exposure, Hype Magazine. Peace.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, Dr. Jerry Doby, and this evening, it is my penultimate pleasure to bring out this brand new young lion. Well, he ain't brand new, but he's coming up from the underground, out from the boards to center stage. His name is Skitso, the real Skitso, if you're nasty. He is producer, rapper, all around good guy. And as a human being, once we get into this, bro, we're going to talk about your championship of those in the foster care system and having taken on additional responsibilities for family members, just being a man, showing what a man is about. Right now, though, he's got this crazy single called Well Connected with the triple OG Kokane off the West Coast, the most featured artist pretty much in the world, with, you know, thousands of features. His voice is on hooks and whatnot everywhere. But Skitso, as a producer himself, coming up from the underground, has his own accolades. Amazing story. I mean, some of his influences, DJ Premier, Dre, Havoc, you know, Alchemist, Pete Rock, et cetera, et cetera. Battle Cat, what up, Cat? You know what I mean? He's a versatile producer, a writer, a hip-hop artist, etc. He and his partner, Joe, from Illustrious Music, recently joined forces with Kokane and Buddy Boy Entertainment. And he's got heat. He's got the music bed from Buffalo, New York, originally. You wouldn't know that he's a New Yorker because the music bed that he popped into Well Connected, which also includes the Eastsidaz, man, that could have been a quick beat. That could have been a early Dre beat. That is some West Coast heat with that East Coast touch. So, and he's getting ready to release an album called The Asylum Volume 1, which is going to be crazy, pardon the pun. I'm not a rapper. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. Don't hold it against me, you know what I mean? But it features an all-star cast. Of course, you got Kokane, Burner, Westside Gun, Devin the Dude, the Dookie Man himself. Y'all don't remember. Project Pat, Styles P, Cormega, of course, the Eastsidaz, and Rock Ness Monster, 38 Special, Royal Flush, El Camino, Christopher Williams. Man, this is, and every track is produced by the real Skitso. Welcome, my brother. I appreciate you being here.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
All good.
Appreciate it.
You know, I did my best to pop through some things, but the bio is not the same as talking to the human being. So I want to know, from the inside looking out, how you see the creator, the producer, writer, etc., the real Skitso.
With how I see?
Yeah, from the inside looking out, as you do a self-reflection, how do you see Skitso?
I see Skitso as an emerging, talented, you know, artist from the streets, Eastside Buffalo, you know, and trying to make something out of nothing, man. And achieving this goal. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Okay. Was there a benchmark moment that when music just grabbed you, said, you belong to me? That you just found yourself stuck in music, like, I can't, it loves me too much.
Man, Gangstar, man, that's the first album, the double disc joint. What was that came out in '99? Full Clip.
Full Clip, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Full Clip. When I heard Full Clip, man, it was over. That's when I knew I wanted to bang out them beats, man. That's when I fell in love with Premier Beats, and it was over from there.
So what is it about creating the sonics that really that gets you the most? Is it playing with the nuances, stretching the sounds? Talk to me about the producer experience for you.
Well, it starts with the sample, man. Finding the right sample, the right melody, the right vibe, man. And that's where it starts, man. From there, man, that's when the beat come afterwards, man. But it always start with the sample first, man. The sample gotta be ill, gotta be the right tone, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, man, that's when the magic happens.
So you're just constantly listening to music and letting it
Oh,
inspire you?
yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely.
So you have no preconceived notions about a joint maybe when you're going in. You're just going to like, oh, damn. Oh, ooh, I could work with that. And then that's the ignition.
Yeah. I normally just listen to the song. I listen to the song or whatever, then I listen to the parts I want to take, you know, then I start with the intro, then the body, then the hook, and just do it like that, man. Just finish the cake, man.
That's right. Hey, he got all the crumbs, put them together and make them a big old cake. Hey, I love that. I love that. I love that. So are you a record store day crate diver?
Um, Here and there, a lot of our record stores here in Buffalo, they ain't really too much around anymore. You know, they've been closing up past couple years, especially during the pandemic. The pandemic has really took them out.
Right.
We got a couple here left, but they're not in Buffalo. They like outskirts of Buffalo. You know, sometimes I go crate digging when I find the time, you know, just to keep the originality alive of crate digging, you know, the old school way. But yeah, I did for did for samples when I can and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the most fun for you about the process though?
Man, listening for the sample, man, just listen to the song. Yeah, just listening for the sample, man. That's my favorite part because once I once it click, it's over. Like I'm taking off. Once I find that right melody and the right tone, it's over. That's my favorite part of it, man.
Bro, it
Cause
sounds
I
like
know it's gonna be ill.
okay.
No.
You got that in you, and it's just gonna be automatic. Do you agonize over when I'm writing, like I agonize over the periods, the commas, whether to use a diphthong, do I use italics or bold? Do you agonize over the sonics like that? And like really, what is it? How do you know when you got it? Like, is it a physical reaction or just a spiritual thing to go, ooh?
It's just I get like a goosebump feeling. Like I get the goosebumps like, yo, this joint ill. This is too ill. Like that's the feeling I get. I get the goosebumps, man.
Man, okay. So we talked about your new partnership with Kokane, the Buddy Boy Music.
Mm-hmm.
East Coast, West Coast, and you're like way up north, right? Buffalo's upstate?
Yeah. We west of New York. We up top. We up north. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
he's from, the third coast over there, or we call it the best coast. I'm from the land, so I'm
Oh
trying not to be,
yeah.
I'm trying to not be biased. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and then you're at the north, you said northwest of New York?
No, western New York. We up
Western?
top. We
Up top,
yeah,
up
yeah,
north.
yeah. We up top. Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. So uh how did you guys come together, and what has it been like working with him thus far?
Well, we came together, by me reaching out, for this hook, for this song, Well Connected, man. And when we flew out there to LA, man, we did the video, chopped it up, man, and then the bond we just clicked, man. He just, he's a mentor, man. He's a great mentor, man. Like I couldn't ask for no one better to mentor me, man. He's official, man.
He's full of knowledge. He's been around.
Yeah,
Knows everybody, they cat, uncle, and dog. You know what I mean?
yeah, he definitely do. Definitely do. He definitely do, man.
Like, damn, bro, is there anybody you don't know? I mean, even my dude George Clinton was like, yeah, Kokane, that's the funk master right there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Uh, can you share a little bit more about your experiences growing up in Buffalo and how those experiences influenced your music?
Well, growing up, I grew up in Buffalo, like I said, East Side. It was, it was hard. In the streets. I was in the streets. Doing,
Right,
what young niggas do in the streets. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
My mom's was diabetic. My pops was there, but he wasn't there. If you get
Right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Went to foster care, you know what I'm saying, for some time, came out when I was down there grown, went back to my mom's, and man, my mom's passed, take care of my disabled brother now and stuff, just maintaining.
Mm. I,
Yeah.
I share a life simile with you early on. I was in foster care as
Um,
so I understand, and both my parents are gone. So I understand
yeah,
that pain,
yeah.
you
Oh
know,
yeah,
as
yeah.
well. So I'm like, man, I gotta know what it feels like.
Man, that shit hurt, man. It's not a feeling I wish on anybody, man, especially at a young age, man. We were young, man. I was like 10,
Mm,
10 going on 11 when we got snatched. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? And I
mm,
ain't come back home to my mom, so I'm like 17. You know what I'm saying? And up in New York State, when you 16, 17, you can go home. Like they can't tell you can't go home to your mom's because you're damn near grown. So that's what me and my oldest brother did. You know what I'm saying? We like, man, forget all this. We going home to mom's. You know what I'm saying? We went back home
I could
on our own.
I could feel the emotion in the music bed for Well Connected. I'm like, there's more to this sonically, you know, that soul, that depth, the nuances of the track. I'm like, man, he's feeling this, that there's a rage, but an appreciation for the
Yeah.
second of life that comes through in the music and the creation of the music.
Well, the music side comes from my father. My father was a local legend, Will Hart. He was a guitar. He played every instrument. Know what I'm saying? He even played with Rick James back in the day before he blew up. Know what I'm saying? He knew him personally. Know what I'm saying? My father his name was well known and respected around, Buffalo, but like I told you, he was there but wasn't there. Know what I'm saying?
I understand. We have a lot of
Yeah,
fathers like that either you're working too hard or you're disconnected, disassociated, or on some other stuff, you know what I mean? Where you can be physically present, but maybe perhaps not present in the moments.
yeah, yeah, man.
I'm
Streets taught me how to be a man,
right.
Streets taught me everything, man.
Mm, I understand.
That's all I can say, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I had those failings as a father. I was in the military. We discussed this before.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
retired, so I was gone quite a bit, and so I this my youngest, this is the first kid that I've
Hmm.
enjoyed pretty much the entire process of watching them grow up out through high school and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, when I left for Afghanistan, she was in preschool. When I came back, she was going into first grade. And then, I'm like, man,
Hmm.
this is what life is about,
Yeah.
giving and
Hmm.
uh speaking of responsibilities and pain and seriousness, you have a disabled brother whom
Yeah. Yeah.
taking responsibility for, stepped up.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
and then you're championing also the foster care kids and things like that. Talk to me about that and how those experiences impact your music and sonically and how you emote through the sonics.
Man, just what I've been through, man, and me taking care of my little brother, man. It's like a thing in me, like I gotta make it, man. Like not even for me.
Mhm.
It's not for me. It's from him, my kids, my family, man. So it's like I gotta do it, man. You know, I got to. It's for them.
Right,
I'm
right.
saying,
Not only that, it's also something that you love. So,
yeah, I love it. I
that,
love it, man. I ain't gonna front. I love it, man.
yeah, that makes
Yeah, I
it,
definitely love it.
and then
Yeah,
the love that you're showing for your family and the integrity as a man that you're showing shines through in the music. Ain't no fluff in that music, man. Like you don't get Burner and West Side Gun on joints. You don't get Cocaine on a joint just to get them there. You know what I mean? It has to be something that's meaningful. So your soul is shining through, your spirit is shining through. So I salute you
man.
for
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Salute you too,
messaging.
man. Appreciate it.
You know,
Word.
uh, you're going to be one of those that is recognized as contributing to the fabric of music. Hip hop has already done its thing. It's put boot to ass across the globe. And here we come with, Skitso adding to the pot. I'm like, man, this is good stuff. Well Connected is the newest single, or the first single that you partnered with Kokane under Buddy Boy Entertainment. It's out on all DSPs. It's being pushed out through the Orchard, of course, which is Sony's development label, digital label. Congratulations on that. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Uh,
it.
what was the creative process like for Well Connected and working with not only Cocaine but the Eastsider? Them some wild cats, bro.
Yeah, yeah, man. It's one of my favorite groups of all time, man. I've been
Yeah.
listening to it for a very long time since I was young, man. But the creative process, man, it was simple, man. Like I said, find a sample, man, find that tone, find that vibe, man, and just go to work, man, and bake that cake, man. After the cake was done, I hit up Cocaine on IG. I'm like, yo, I need you know what I'm saying, for this song. He told me to send it over. He called me, said he messed with it, he fucks with it, man, and it was over from there. He sent it back, and the hook was fire. I was satisfied, me and my partner, and I'm like, yo, man, what's like? You think you get the Eastsidaz, man? Like, he's like, man, I'm my peoples. I'm like, word. I'm like, man, yo, see what you can do, man. Make it. He made it happen, and that was that. The rest is history.
It's a banger, bro. And the music video, that was wild times bad behind the scenes of that video already. We're not gonna get too deep into it, but yeah, I'll just say
Yeah,
I'm
man.
singing something memories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, boys had a great time, man. That was a dope vibe, man. Everything was dope, man. We had,
Mhm.
we had a good time, man.
Yeah.
Good time.
And everybody appears in the video. The East Side is there, Goldie Lowe, you know what I mean? Trey D, Cocaine, everybody's there. So it wasn't, oh, we're just gonna mail this in. They really
Yeah.
participated, gave you their all, put it together.
Hmm.
And then it was what's my man? The
Smitty.
Directed by Smitty. The
Yeah,
visual,
yeah,
cinematic,
yeah,
amazing visuals,
yeah.
and they perfectly mesh with the track that you laid out, the music bed.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Goldie Loke, Trady, Smitty, man. Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them.
Ah, so you have a partner in
Yeah.
illustrious music, Joe, who prefers to remain anonymous. I got that. He's a shy guy, but we're gonna leave it at that. Uh, how does your background as a producer and an entrepreneur on many levels, how does that shape your approach to the music business, the business part?
I'm with that. Um, well,
I'm not trying to dig into no street shit. This ain't no DJ Vlad kind of situation. We just talking about the business framework of doing business inside the music industry.
well,
All right, we skip it.
yeah,
I understand. No, I just, you know what? Because the business side of the music industry is a crazy beast. You know, as
yeah,
I was a student at Full Sail. I took music business at Full Sail University, right? And I'm
mm,
like, man, they got all these considerations: the mechanicals, the performance, the digitals, the
yeah,
all of that. There's like 100 different considerations on the business tip. Whereas
yeah.
it ain't like running a hot dog stand. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Because you get
We still learning. You know what I'm saying? We still on the business side of the music and the clothing and stuff. We beginners, man. We just learning.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Like I said, illustrious music. You got illustrious. Is it illustrious clothing as well?
illustrious illustrious music and illustrious garments.
Illustrious garments. I didn't get
Yeah,
the wording right. Illustrious music, illustrious garments. Serial entrepreneur, bro. That fashion world is crazy, ain't it? Though
yeah, yeah.
try to source the material and get the designers and a serious flow going on.
Well, I actually design our stuff,
Oh,
you know. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I just got into doing that and stuff. So we got some dope stuff coming, man. And we definitely gonna send you some too, man. We gonna need your size and stuff after the interview, man. We got you, man.
Oh, definitely. I rock it. I'm gonna absolutely rock it. See hidden gems. If you
Word.
talk to a man long enough and dig into his business long enough, you gonna get some. You gonna get some gems. You know what I mean? Serial entrepreneur, and he's the designer. So you're designing the clothes. So you're also not only creative sonically, creating masterpieces and you know laying things out sonically on a blank canvas and creating some magic visually for your garments. You're the lead designer and it's coming out of your head. Talk to me about
Yeah.
what that's like when you sit down with this blank canvas with a concept for a design. Can you do that?
You said, okay, repeat that again.
I
I
was
ain't
just
hear. I got
asking.
my people's coming in.
I was just
I ain't
asking.
hear the door. Yeah.
I was asking about the process for creating a design. Like, what is that like? To take that same work ethic for the Sonics and put that into something visual. Like, did you go to art school or have you always just been creative, sharp with the hand?
No, I actually doing on the computer, Illustrator.
Okay.
I mean, I always been into fashion and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like to dress up, sneakers and all that. But it's definitely not the same as creating a beat or anything. It's totally different. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? You really have to use your imagination. You know what I'm saying? And it really gotta be nice. Everything has to be right. You know what I'm saying? Because once it's printed and
Mm-hmm.
embroidery and all that, it's over.
Ain't no
You know what I'm
going back.
saying?
Yeah, you done.
Ain't no going back. Especially when you doing large orders and stuff. It's over for that.
Mm.
So you definitely got to know what you're doing and stuff. So
And Adobe
it's
Illustrator ain't no joke, bro. None of the Adobe,
nah nah
them
nah nah. nah.
heavyweight products.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm a beginner with the program, but to be a beginner, I'm doing kind of good. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay to say you great, bro. It's okay to say you great.
yeah,
I love that. I love that. I love that. You're new, coming to the forefront. You've just been about handling business, and I understand that. So, coming center stage, what aspects of Kokane's mentorship have been like most impactful thus far in this new phase of the journey, under the spotlight?
um, just some show me the business. You know, show me the do's and don'ts, how it's done. You know what I'm saying? Just guide me through everything, man. It's just been a huge blessing.
Mm,
You know, a huge blessing, man. Because this it's a shady business, man, and it's a lot of snakes in this business. I'd have been screwed over a couple times, in this business and stuff. People take advantage of you and stuff, and he teaching me all this. You know what I'm saying? And he's man, I couldn't ask for a better mentor, man. Like I said, man, it's a blessing. He's putting out of knowledge in my head, me and my partner. You
mhm.
know what I'm saying? And we need that. You know what I'm saying? And he's the right man to do it. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? So,
A lot of young artists or emerging personalities in the business, both in film, television, etc., in the entertainment industry overall,
mhm,
you know, they fail to exercise discernment about people. They get so excited. Yeah, I got an opportunity to do this. And then you go, oh, it didn't
mhm.
work out the way that I thought. And like you said, it is a shady business, not just the music
Yeah.
business, as we're
Yeah.
learning,
Oh, yeah.
how the corporations are doing artists and, the payouts and how they're taking artists' money and taking your sonics and creating AI crap and putting it out. And, just it's a wild time. Right now, it's wild, wild west for me as I see it in the entertainment uh, business. So I was
Mhm,
just wanting to know, Kokane is a dope dude. I've known him for years, and
mhm,
methodical, strategic,
mhm.
and he's about the business. So
That is.
really excited to see new album coming up, The Asylum Volume 1, bro. What is the most exciting part about your upcoming album for you?
The most exciting part,
Mm,
man, is is letting the world hear it. You know what I'm saying? Letting the people hear the artwork. You know, just letting them hear what goes on in my mind. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? That's 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 the most important. That's the best thing to me, man.
mm.
I like to see people reactions and how they feel about the record and stuff. So that's what I look forward to and stuff.
Now, one of the things that I've heard or have been told in conversations with other artists is that uh and creators is that they don't make music necessarily for the audience. They make
Mhm.
music to please
But I'm saying,
themselves.
yeah.
And then, people resonate with it or they don't. But you seem to be sweeping. I'm watching you across, like media platforms with the music. It's getting picked up. I understand you'll be impacting radio, soon streaming radio, and testing the waters there to see how that's going. I'm excited to see the journey. I'm excited because first of all, you know, disclaimer, I'm touching this from the media side, and I'm excited to tell the story. I'm excited to share the journey, this hard work. I feel like selfishly, that I get an opportunity to do my Langston Hughes in the music business or the brand new powerhouse, the dynamo coming out and spit that truth and say, oh, hip hop is not dead. Real music is not dead. You can survive the BS that life throws at you and come out triumphant if your mentals are strong, you take care of yourself and realize that your place here was granted because you had a purpose with what you do to impact other people's lives. You're telling your story, you're getting your feelings out, and it's resonating not only with fans and listeners, but with I just named off like huge names in the business that are on these projects. I'm like, hell yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
Skitso rocking my music bed. Hell yeah, I want to ride on that track. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God, it's a who's who. It's a
Yeah.
who's who. That's all I'm going to say. I would like to know though, with all the sounds that you hear and create, you know, uh, are you able to just vibe out and enjoy music like a regular consumer, or do you find yourself always being analytical of the composition and the elements of the music?
Uh, um,
Has the consumer listening experience been ruined for you by chance?
um, I mean, I pretty much just be vibing out. You know what I'm saying? I be vibing out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I ain't gonna hold you. For the past couple years, man, I just been focused on my sound.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't been listening to nobody outside of, what I'm trying to do. Like I'm tunnel vision right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you trying to do what I'm doing as a producer, you have to be tunnel vision. You have to make sure your sound is up to par to perfection to where you stand out from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been basically focused on for the past couple of years. So, like I said, I listen to my old school stuff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? 90s, early 2000s, but mainly I've been focused on my sound, improving myself. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's what I've been focused on.
Okay. So when you
I've
do
been
listen,
listening to myself, you know what I'm saying, my work
right?
and
Understood.
stuff.
So when you do listen, as you said earlier, your process starts with the sample. So when you're
Yeah,
listening to music, you're listening for a purpose.
yeah, yep.
Although you do have those
Exactly.
vibe out moments and relax moments just to chill with the art of
Oh
music.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay. But it's generally with a purpose. So you're analyzing all the time, like, okay, that sample, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that over here in the arsenal.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm finna
yeah.
drop these missiles on them here pretty soon. Watch this. Watch what I do with. I can see it in your eyes. You quiet. That means you. That means you
Yeah,
dangerous. You sitting
yeah,
back plotting on them and they ain't ready. This is a ninja.
yeah, man.
A
Most
musical
definitely.
ninja. He said, I got
Yeah, man.
something for that ass. Watch
Yeah,
this. Okay.
yeah,
Um, I,
definitely.
I love it. One of the things that in the business world, especially as a creative, and with responsibilities that you've also taken on, creating balance, a work-life balance. Uh, how do you maintain that balance? Do you have any particular secrets that you use in your daily life to manage your time and apply those so you could accomplish what you need to accomplish?
Not really, man. I just stay prayed up, man, and just do what I gotta do what I'm put here to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's to, create good music and share it with the people, man.
Okay, okay, all right. I didn't know some people have like all that from this time. Like I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I know from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. I'm doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know,
I
I'm
mean, I mean,
There's no real schedule. You just go how it feels.
Man, I eat, sleep, shit it, man. Like my partner will tell you, man. Every time he come through, what you doing? I'm in the studio, man. Like I live in the studio, man. Of course, I spend time with my kids, do things with my kids, my wife and stuff. You know, attend to my brother. But outside of that, man, strictly music, man.
You a powerhouse. You yoked. Look, he's musically yoked. You see them cats of the gym rats, you know, the Billy Blanks Jr. and all that. I'll come out there, you know what I mean? This is a
Yeah, yeah,
monster of the midway right here in the music, bro. What you saying is I'm training daily,
yeah. Definitely,
every
yeah.
moment. I'm not
Every
exercising and practicing. What I'm doing is training. There's a difference between practice and training. You know what I mean?
yeah,
People
yeah,
practice playing, you know, paddle ball or whatever. But training to achieve a specific goal and to create impact, training to be at the elite level, which
yep,
from the introduction that I've had, you're ready.
yeah,
You
yeah, man.
you're absolutely ready. The product is there, baby, and you know the heavyweights are believing in you. So I'm like real excited to see how this goes. You'll have no idea. I don't write about everybody that that comes out.
Mhm.
I get thousands, hundreds of pitches every day. I get, can you work on this project? Can you work? No, I'm not interested. I'm looking at the quality, I'm looking at the person, I'm looking at the work ethic, and can I put my stamp on it, whether it's from the Hype magazine or just me as Dr. Dobie with 20 years plus in the game. You're one of those.
Man, appreciate it, man.
I love
I
that.
appreciate, man.
I love it.
Appreciation.
When you talk about Sonics, though, let's get back to the business because I could be a fanboy for real. When I like something and I really behind something, uh, what lessons did you learn? You picked up, you know, you're talking about Premier, who is, oh my God,
Yeah,
with the cuts, when he puts the
beat God,
he's the beat god and
beat
Dre.
God, man.
You got
Yeah, Drake.
top line from the East Coast, top line from the West Coast, and both of them have had global impact. Premier, certainly, you know, on the wheels, the radio, Dre, you know, driving force behind a lot of people's sounds. Each one is unique. Each one is ultimately skilled. Um, what lessons do you have any particular lessons that you want to share? Or are you keeping them secret that you learned from checking out Premier, studying Dre for your craft?
Well, the lessons I learned from Primo, man, is you know you always gotta make sure that your shit bang. Everything Primo made, it shit bang. Like ain't no denying it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get from Primo. Every time I drop some shit, that shit got a bang. That's what I try to do. And as far as Dr. Dre, perfection.
Mm.
Like Dr. Dre got the ear. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't letting out no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure it's mastered to perfection. You know what I'm saying? I get that from Dre, man. That's what I get from Dre. That's what I try to do.
I gotta, I gotta, I gotta ask, because I'm a layperson and I don't make music. And since I got you, a subject matter expert, I gotta take advantage and ask these questions from the layperson's perspective. I understand the process starts with the sample, then the beat comes next. But like in welcome,
I mean, for me, you know, that's how I don't know how everybody else do it. Some people might start with the drums and snares and hats and first, and then work with the sample. You know, that's just how I work. That's how I work and stuff. That's my workflow.
yeah, that's
But
what we talking about. We talking about you.
yeah, yeah. Oh, okay.
But I'm talking about Shaft. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, for real, I'm a nut sometimes, bro. Look, no, that's what I was getting at. I'm like,
Oh.
it's starting there here, but I'm listening to like the ad libs, the accents, and the nuances that are there, especially Well Connected. It's got a hell of a West Coast, but it's also got some past generational stuff in tonality on the music side. I'm going, bro, that's like a Gamble and Huff trickeration right there. You know, the cats who created the Philly sound.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm listening, I'm going, ooh, this guy's dangerous. You know, it is dangerous. And you're bringing everything. For me, I'm an audiophile kind of. Uh, when I turn off this background to show you, I still got the big overload speakers or
Yeah.
a Pioneer setup. You feel me? On my
Oh
rack.
yeah, old
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm old school with it. I had these speakers for over damn near 20 years. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
My favorites, and I'm gonna ask you about your equipment too. I got to. How you listen? Because when I was in the army, right, I bought this pair of Sansui overload speakers. It was the first ones with the little lights that go through when you blowing. And then I had this DBX, the range enhancer that I bought from
Yeah.
Germany, and that would light the barracks up, Jack. They would hear me all the way down on the first floor. I'm on the third floor of the barracks. I rocking the whole building. I want to know from you, I need to get this education. How do you tune your room and where do you place your speakers and monitors to get the best impact for you as the creator? How do you lay out your situation?
Well, I got two JBLs, two monitors. I got them on the stands, and I have them pointed like at me, like like in this type of direction. That's
Okay.
how I, do my stuff and stuff. You
Okay. Kind
know.
of at an angle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like both of them facing directly at me from the side on the
Oh, okay.
stands. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's
Okay.
how, that's how I get my best mixes, and that's how I do it.
Hey, he just co-signed my head. I love my JBLs. I can hear
Oh yeah.
everything, boy. I'm like, bro,
Yeah, yeah,
JBL.
yeah.
I
The
can't.
best.
I like block punk too, uh, but I can't afford that shit because I'm retired. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But as an audiophile, I'm like, man, I want to be able to hear everything. And the JBLs. So now I know you work with JBLs. I'm listening to the joints on the JBLs. That's why I'm hearing everything because you're in sync with that.
Yep.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay. Now,
Hmm.
if I was going to take you to to the equipment shop, and I was going to lay out a listening station for myself, how would you put me together?
How will put you to what?
How would you put me together? Like, what would be my amp? What would be
Oh,
my, what would be my layout as an audiophile? What would you recommend? I'm cheating. I know I'm cheating, but I'm going shopping after he tell me.
I mean, just some good JBLs, man. Speakers, man. Get you a doll. I personally I use FL Studio. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of people use Pro Tools, and you know, and get you a MIDI controller, a good MIDI controller. You know what I'm saying? A good keyboard of any name brand. And that's it. That's all I work with. Man. I don't have a spectacular setup, man.
Mm,
Because it's not about the equipment. It's about your ear. You know what I'm saying? It's
mm.
about that ear. You got to train your ear, man. You could have $100 laptop
Okay.
and make a banger. I'm saying you just got to train your ear, man. That's the key.
Mm. He just dropped some gems right there. You ain't got to go buy the most expensive equipment.
Not at all. Nope.
It just needs to be functional. Your physical, you're the equipment.
Yep.
Your
That's
mental, your auditory, your senses,
Yep.
and your
That's
heart,
it.
and your heart.
That's it, man.
Yeah, because I hear it in the music, bro. You don't know I'm excited about you, bro. Like,
Appreciate
I've been doing this shit for a cool one.
it.
And I get so tired. Like I said, I get about 200 pictures a day in my inbox. My inbox is at like 15,000 right now that I haven't even attended to. So 200 to 300 a
Hey,
day, all of it. And I got like 15 seconds, you know what I mean,
yeah.
for a record. Some people say 30 seconds. I'm like, if you don't move faster than that, Jack, uh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
done. I'm moving on. What do you
Mm-hmm.
feel the formula is? Like when you get into the joint, is it you get right to it, right? On the track, as
Yeah.
opposed to these long lead-ins, right?
Yep. Yep. I get straight to the chase, man. Straight to the straight to it, man.
I love it.
Get all the playing and the slacking, and no, I get straight to the business, man.
Okay.
Straight
Okay.
to it.
Hey, that's what I like. I'm not too impatient, but when it comes to music, I don't want to hear all that extra,
Yeah.
fluff. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
if I know that you a banger, you creating bangers. I want when I hit play within the next 3 seconds. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
get the roof lifted up in this joint. You feel me? And that's
Yep.
that's me. That's me personally. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I love your work. I really love it. Well
Appreciate it.
connected. Well connected is an amazing introduction to you as a creator. It's an amazing.
Appreciate
If people don't, they're gonna understand. I'm gonna make them understand. Screw that. Uh, they're gonna know.
it.
I would like to know because like you said, you're picking the samples. You love the old school, which you mentioned earlier, but you're also making music for the next generations to come. You got what we call eternal music inside of you that you're bringing out, and it's going to
Mhm.
last the test of time. Uh, how do you envision your role, Skitso's role, in like bridging the past and future generations of music? You partnered up with a cat who's been in the music business for 40 years, pretty much. You know what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
and you're the new dynamo coming out. How do you envision your role in merging those two eras and leaving a catalog for future lovers of music, generations of music makers?
Man, just keep dropping dope music, man. Just keep stay true to myself and just keep doing what I'm doing and keep showing and proving. That's pretty much it.
Okay. What's the most fun for you being Skitso right now? Is it the discovery, or is it the acceptance that you're getting on a national scale right out the gate, pretty much?
Part of the second one you just said, the acceptance out the gate was national. It's that one, man.
Mhm.
Definitely that one.
Okay. Is there anything you want to cover that I may have neglected?
Um, nah, you got everything, man. You got everything.
I have fun. I can tell, when someone is just about business, they're not about doing the talking, they're a show and prove person. You
Yeah.
I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. That's why I wanted to make it like a conversation. I appreciate your time and your patience with my shenanigans because I know I get in folks' business and ask questions that others may not. You know what I mean? But I have to,
Yeah.
there's so much about you as a person and as a man
Mhm.
to respect, from making it out of the system, the foster care system, you know what I mean, to taking on the responsibility of family. At the same time, having multiple businesses, you got a wife, you have children, and you care about everything. But what the people the audience facing stuff is going to see and hear is the care that you bring to the art, to the craft of making music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really important that in this day of the digital age and the microwave, age, everybody wants it like this, like this, like this.
Mm-hmm.
Digging into the work ethic, digging into that 10,000 hours of training to perfect the craft. It shows a respect for those who came before. It shows a respect for the actual art itself. And it shows a massive amount of respect for the receiver of the art. Like, yeah, I'm making it for myself. It's pleasing me. Thank you for resonating with what I do, because I really care. And thank you for picking apart the details to be like, oh, did you hear him when he dropped this symbol right there? Did you hear that? That I could have swore there was some sort of little bachata, little thing in there. I mean, I'm like, when I listened to Well Connected, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this brother reached back, got some Isaac Hayes kind of emotion up in there. He got real OG soul in this Curtis Mayfield Sonics up in that joint. I'm like the heat, and then the West Coast experience as well. For the beat, the banger. Like
Funk.
you gonna have them walking everywhere. It'll trace them everywhere. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, I love your work. What I've heard so far, I love
Appreciate
your
it,
mission
man.
in life, not only as a creative, but as a serial entrepreneur, dedication to family, manhood, manhood over music. Y'all listen to me. Manhood over music. The music fits in, but the priorities are there. I'm going to take care of my family, my brother who can't take care of himself, who needs special assistance. And I can't pawn this off on anyone else. The responsibility is mine. I'm the man of the family. I'm the patriarch now, and stepping up and staying with it. That 100% is an example that we want to put forward to the next generations. So for me, your role in bridging the past and the future through music is also sharing, hey man, I'm about the responsibility. Not only do I have a responsibility to give the best product, but I have the responsibility to be the best human being and the best support that I can for mine, and perhaps leave a gem or two for someone else to pick up and apply to their lives. It can all be done. This is an overwhelming situation where you're talking about family, children. I'm a father of 6 and a grandfather of 15. I understand. Then you have special challenges. And then creating massive music and creating a demand for yourself. You're like, damn, I'm gonna squeeze all this in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But
God, man, without God, none of this would be possible, man. He's the reason why I'm able to maintain and function. Do all this, man. It's God, man.
man, I've
It's Christ, man.
Hey, look, I'm a spiritual guy. I'm not cracking no labels. Unless it's Johnny Walker Black label.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could get elevated, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
man.
love it. I appreciate you and your patience with me. Thank you so much for coming on.
Appreciate you too, man. Thank you too, man, for having me, man.
No, I appreciate it. All right, everybody. This the end of this live session. We finna stop the recording and chop it up as fellas, because you know what I mean. I gotta give him my sizes, and I'm getting some gear. I'm getting ready. Yeah, I'm gonna be fly. I'll be gray and fly. I'll be gray and fly. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Illustrious music group, illustrious garments. The new single is well connected. It features legendary OG Kokane, one of the most. He is the most featured artist in the country that I know of, with thousands of features. He got the power voices, Trey D, and
Goldie Low. OG
yeah,
Goldie Low.
Goldie Low, the Eastsidaz. I'm old. You see all this gray, bro. I'll be having blips at times. I'll be having blips. I'll be having them blips. You know, I could see his face and couldn't say his name. I'm like, been stuck. I'm not the only one that's been stuck like that. Y'all don't judge me.
Yeah.
You know? Much respect, Goldie. I apologize, brother, that I had that blip on your name, because us yelling people got to stick together. They be on that colorism bullshit. Anyway, I love it. All right. Thank you. Oh, stay tuned for the Asylum Volume 1. It's going to get crazy. Burner, West Side Guns, Kokane, and more. Coming soon. Till next time, my brother, we out. Peace.
Peace.